I'm Steve Witt, otherwise known as Meatman Soccer. Welcome to my latest Journeyman FM21 video here in Egypt with Massa El Makkasa. It's not been too much happened since, well, there has actually, in terms of a significant result. But the last video we beat Sana 2-1 using the attacking tactic. We got beat by this team here, Shabab Kom Hamada, who are not even in the second tier, let alone, this was a shock result. We were 2-5 favourites. We took the lead thanks to an unbelievable goal from Wahab. We went defensive and we conceded in the last minute, and then a penalty given away. We should never have lost the game, but we didn't play well enough. Simple as that. Very, very disappointing result. I don't know. It feels like in FM I always have one of these in the early stages of a journeyman or some sort of career, where I just get knocked out really badly in a cup match, like first round. So the board, understandably, they're not happy about that. They failed. All we had to do was reach second round, and we were going to achieve their objective, and they're disappointed that we're only fairly competitive. Not good enough. I will freely admit that. We drew 2-2 at home against this team, Haras El Hudud. We weren't attacking in this game, and it was an even contest. We took the lead early, we fell behind, then we equalised just before half time. Second half, I think either team could have won it. I feel like it was really even game, maybe they edged it in terms of the bigger chances, but good game of football that. It was a really interesting matchup, two fairly narrowish teams against each other. So now we're facing El Masry, who are, they're 7th in the league. Their two defeats have come against Vadi Degla and Zamalek, who are two very good teams. So I think El Masry, season preview, they were like 7th. Yeah, they were 7th. This is going to be a good team. There's no doubt about it. Who's their key player? Amma El Sardari, who's valued at 92k. I'm just going to have a quick look at their squad now. And they got guys on quite a few thousand here. Tutak. They've got someone here worth 135,000. Junior Ajayi, where's he? Nigerian? Yeah, that name rings a bell. Maybe it's a different sort of Ajayi, but anyway, yeah, this is going to be a tough game of football. So we're going with our defensive formation. I did say that I was going to do a video to show you how this defensive formation goes. It's a 5-3-1-1. We've really got very few team instructions now. We did used to have shoot on sight on. We turned that off. We used to have play through the middle on. We've turned that off. Just slightly higher tempo. The reason is because we do want to break when we're countering and try and get that ball forward. Normal passing, and then we are lower line of engagement in both. Much less urgent pressing. Stay on feet. Cautious mentality, which might change the balance of the game going on. Basically, we're here just to try and get a point in some ways. But we also want to attack. The big team news is our captain Ahmed Barber, who has yet to score a goal. I'm not sure about him. I'm starting to think this guy isn't that great. He's out with flu, which is probably, we played alright without him last time. El Sayed came on into the team and scored. We've also changed this role from poacher to advanced forward, by the way. I didn't think poacher was doing enough. The problem with the poacher role is I think it actually goes to just stay there up top. They do nothing else. Certainly in this FM anyway. So yeah, that's the lineup. Not too much else to say here. We go into the game. We've got 5 points on the board at the minute, and it's going to be a. See, this is interesting. The players are concerned about the team's significant change in mentality. They lack tactical familiarity. That's interesting. Does that mean they don't, in this FM, the players don't want like a defensive tactic and an attacking tactic? I'm starting to think that it's like they almost, perhaps compared to real life, teams don't change as much nowadays, do they? But I feel like in FM you always need to have defence and attack. Maybe the players just want a bog standard tactic that we play against anyone. I just think we need to adapt in this league anyway. Let's give them a revenge team talk. Team talks have been a bit, as they always are in the early stages when you're a new club. They can be, you don't always get much out of the players, So let's see how this goes. The last time we used this tactic from, well, we conceded in the last 10 minutes against another league club. Last time we used it in the league, we got battered 3-0 by Zamalek. And if it continues to struggle, then, well, we might have to ditch it entirely and just look at something different. There's no reason why, in theory, it shouldn't at least try and hold its own. That's a really good free kick. We've got a new goalkeeper, by the way, Mohamed Ziadeh. I'll maybe talk to you about this after the game. He's the replacement for the guy we sold. We've got we did go with a new right winger. It's Hossam Arafat, who's technically reasonably good, a balanced sort of player, nothing exceptional, experienced campaigner. So we went in with him. He's not obviously starting here, but he would if we were doing the attacking system. He'd play right wing. Block shot. Hopefully that's the highlight. That's the second highlight there. Let's encourage the players. This isn't too bad. Against Zamalek, we were already like 2 down already. You know, they've had all the shots. Possession-wise, 38% is not really enough, is it? To be honest with you, it's not really enough. They've got a free kick. We're trying to not give away fouls with this system, but if you are gonna eventually do that, and the goalkeeper goes long. It's interesting kick. I feel like there's a defensive formation that we can probably look at getting working, and that's just a bit lucky there, avoiding that. Jeez, man. Jeez. I was too close for comfort. Was that one? Another free kick they've got. No! We're trying to avoid giving away the free kicks. I hate conceding that goal. No. Ah, man. It's like I've set everything. Don't get stuck in. Don't press. Oh my god. And there's another one. I mean, what is this? I mean, they're giving away free kicks. They're not in a dangerous area as such, but there's still fouls. 5 fouls. 3 highlights from them. That's why. That's why we're not giving away, trying to not give away fouls, because these teams can kill you from set pieces. It's still poor. Disappointing. We don't concede from open play and get that. And now, it's almost like the game plan's gone. I just don't feel like this formation, even though it is a counter tactic, is just going to offer anything. Passing it, a really good pass inside actually. And that is a beautiful header, isn't it, from a Junior Ajayi. We chalked him out as the highest valued player in the squad for them, and he's done really well. To head that's a good cross in. From there you think it's no problem. That's just a bit of quality. That's what happens when you got a player worth that amount in your team, and I think that's going to be the problem for us in this league. There's just not enough, you know. Can we get something from this? It's tipped over. I think I'm already contemplating at half time just going for it, to be honest. We might as well have a go in the second half. We've actually got looked dangerous on the last 2 set pieces. We might as well go to the attacking formation. I don't think this system's worked too bad. What's actually let us down, surprisingly, is in the air. Oh, get to him. Really poor play. They should have scored. We just let ourselves. That was far too easy for them. I'm just not impressed there at all. We've got a throw in. Can we make something happen? There's not enough players in the box. There's not enough. Just don't see this system. Oh my lord. Maybe I should have switched before it's too late, because it's definitely going to be too late if it goes 3-0. Just wanted to see it out till half time and try and assess things. 16 shots. Conceded too many shots. We've conceded too much possession. We've not created enough. We have to change it. And this is happened against Zamalek. And I get that this side are not bad, but I'm going to say show me something else in the second half, but I'm going to have to show something else as well in terms of actually going for it. So we'll take off the 2 fullbacks and bring on 2 wingers. So we will bring on Arafat and we'll bring on Al Zahabi. So 2 lads come on. We're switching and attacking. If this works, then, well, it just kind of proves what is the point of defence, because the reason I'm not using this system is because I think we'd get absolutely rinsed. You're like 5 or 6. So if we actually come back here, then in a way I'll be a little bit, well, not demoralised, but a little bit disappointed that, you know, actually the attacking approach is the better approach as such. Yes, there's a, you know, the game state is 2-0, but in theory they should absolutely torch us here. We might offer a goal, but let's see. Possession should at least increase a little bit with this system. Not significantly, but we should be, you know, around the sort of 40 to 45 mark. Ajayi, he looks like the best player on the pitch. Ross comes in. Oof. And they are blessed to have some good players, aren't they? Can we get something out? If we got one back, you never know. We could sort of really launch an attack. Arafat. Here's the new sign that I was telling you about. Arafat, can he get a cross in? He goes. Thought he was going to go down. He's going to get a cross in now. Ah, no, and they're going to break. This is the danger. This is the danger. He's got Ajayi in here. Ajayi. That's out of turn. Ooh, I was going to say defence into attack. Certainly. Can we actually create something? Arafat. Hit it. Oh my lord, has that not gone in? Ah, man. Great effort. Really good effort from the boys there. We've got a corner. Arafat with it. Right, puts it in. Can we get someone on the header? No, and again they're going to break, aren't they? They're so dangerous at breaking, this team are. Ajayi. And he's going to score again if we're not careful. That is where they're getting us on the counter-attack massively. Body language, a couple of fellas are anxious. Can't really make any more subs yet. I can't even think who the hell we bring on, to be honest. Headed away, can we break here? It's an aimless ball. We needed to be poor. But we go look long. We really need this to be finished. And he misses. That was our way back into the game. That was our way back in. And we failed. You have got to take that opportunity when it comes. Ouch. Kind of hurts that. Not saying we deserved it, but you've got to make that opportunity. Let's see if we've got anyone on the bench that can make any sort of difference. Yetu is frustrated. Let's take him off. Let's go Alara as a ball in mid. That's what he's in the side for. Try and encourage the players. Again. I'm not changing the tactic here. I'm kind of sticking faithful with the tactic. I mean, we have been outplayed, haven't we? It's a good save. I don't know where this team's going to finish. They were predicted 7th. I'm thinking it's not going to be too far off the mark. Corner comes in. We've headed that away. Has the attacking tactic worked better in the second half? I would say it probably has. There's 16 shots at half time. We've got 26 now, so we might even get a goal. We threaten the odd time. We can find someone through. No one's shooting. Oh, just what's that all about? There's no runner. to the outside. It's frustrating. I don't know what the answer is, but we're going to lose the game. We know 2-0. I feel like they could have scored more in the second half, you know, on the break there and everything. But the damage was done in the first half with the defensive tactics. So in the second half, we limited them to. That's how we customise this. So we've got second half shots. Shots second half. Shots first half. There we go. Let's just see. Yeah, second half it was 8-6 on shots. So yeah, maybe they were kind of a little bit more cautious even. But I mean, passes completed 89% for them as opposed to 78%. We just didn't complete enough passes. You know. XG 1.72 to 0.63. The disappointing part from it, we can see 2 goals from headers. You know, we're meant to be half decent at the back. You know, we had 5 players at the back in that system, so it's a disappointing result. I think it's going to be a tough season. You know, this is not going to be a walk in the park. We're getting nowhere near these top sides. I'd be shocked if we get anything out of these top sides all year, really. In fact, that's kind of like the ambition that I think we need to look at. But I mean, these sides that were 33-1 and above, I don't see us getting anywhere near them, you know. And I think it's going to be a battle against these mid-table teams to see how much we can do, and we've got to try and beat these sides around us, you know. Yeah, I'm going to think about long and hard about the defensive tactic and maybe rejig it. I think it'll be a while since I do the next video. I think maybe sort of like a mid-season review. I'm trying to find a spot where there'd be a good break in play. Looks like there was a break in January to Feb. I'm not sure when the actual transfer window is. Just having a look at the rules now. 5th of January to the 4th of Feb. I suppose something around that time, maybe. Which would actually sort of fit in, you know, with this system. But I think it'll be a while until I do the next video. Hopefully we can get some results going. Be interesting, you know, next time I come to you, whether I'll have changed my tactic too much. I'm not going to tinker massive. I'm just going to be looking at, you know, these 2 systems, train them 2 systems up, and if fundamentally they're not working after half a season, then we've got to look at it, haven't we? Just before we go, the 2 new signs that we did bring in, Mohamed Zaidi, this goalkeeper who is not bad, I don't think. He's a 28-year-old. He's quite a big fella, big jumping reach, big aerial reach. That's what I like about my keepers. And this winger, we've actually got him on loan, Hossam Arafat. We're paying him at 1,000 wages a week. We've got him on loan. Reason is I just wouldn't want him for another season, really. Probably if you buy him, you're going to have to get him on a 2-year deal. I feel like he can offer us something technically, to be honest. But yeah, that's it for this particular video. Thanks very much for watching. As always, appreciate it. Do hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments, good or bad. I love the feedback. And yeah, follow me on the socials. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It's that way. And yeah, subscribe to my Twitch channel as well at Meatman Soccer. But thanks very much again for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you around very soon for another FM21 Journeyman.